This has been one of the most insane weeks in the option market that we've seen in the history of this channel. 12/18 Wednesday, FOMC, SPY closed down 17.45 strikes. If you watch the other video, someone up here, if they held, turned like $1,000 into 500K. I mean, that's the magnitude of how big this sell-off was. Ridiculous. Now, when we go to Friday, the 20th, today, OPEX, option expiry, every single stock in the entire market is 0 DTE. You get an absolute rip. I'm still looking at SPY. You know, you're 13.78. That's the high, which would put us at, let's see, pull up SPY. We're looking at our daily stats. So that would be the second highest intraday reading in the history of rigged. October 2023 is when we started storing data, and that's what you get. So like that, just like to put it in context, that's insane. I mean, if you're just looking at this, AB stands for above the blue line. This is in our daily stats. Non-paying members can't see it. You can see the top is like 6. You have 4 results where you get over 7 strikes above the blue line. Today will be 5. Ridiculous, awesome. Can't believe how great it's been to trade. Let's check trade exit 1030, 5.11. Extremely rare. Really don't think it's happened before in the history of rigged that we've been up this high, this early. Bulls after a 1+ strike nuke. This is 1030 here. You're moving up. And that's basically a 1-strike nuke. You're getting the tags right before it. So literally, all you need to do, this says trade bulls. You want it after a nuke. If you take it below this 588 strike, you crush it. I mean, this alert before goes for 318%, 13.79% drawdown. You're buying anywhere below 588, you are not drawing down, because look at this thing just fly. Even after this small pullback, you had another chance, but like these did not draw down very much. This is an extremely rare, extremely crazy session. And what we need to point out, we have bulls only up right now. Look at this. You could have chased all the way up to here, plus 10.85 strikes from the blue line, and returned 100%. That's phenomenal. That's amazing. That's ridiculous. Okay? But you can do that when the outline's blue and it's extremely rare. Remember, this high, it's like the second highest of all time. There's not really a good guide for it other than give in and copy trade Wall Street. And this is why the copy trading Wall Street, the option flow thing is so important. Look what happens right here. The bulls give up, right? After 11:56, you don't get one until 13:17. So some people are out there thinking this is probably going to go higher. It's just going to keep going to infinity. But you, educated trader, using rigged or not using rigged, whatever, you're seeing like, hey, the bull stopped. You know, you're not getting any more sizable option trades. You're not getting any more Wall Street, you know, buying calls, selling puts. But when we switch it over, man, what happens? Well, they hit it all the way up to here. KTRs hit over here. And then you're getting more. Bears, bears, bears. And the return on this, pretty great. Look at that. 333%, no real drawdown. Beautiful. Even if you're late, okay, take it on a bounce. You're getting that to here. It eventually goes for more. But look at that, 75% win rate. If we just show edge only, I mean, that's phenomenal. Every single edge alert, except for one at the very beginning of the session, all the way down here, one returned over 100%. And some of them much better than others. Because why? Hey, you don't want to be late. You want to take it above the strike. You wish this thing would have kept going at the end, but sometimes that happens. First time for everything, right here on QQQ. 5.86 at the check. We've never been that high at 10:30 with volume under 100%. Strange session. It says violent nuke likely, because when you're up that high, typically that's what happens. If you traded bulls, you made money. There was one right here. I mean, that's 300%. But it's weird because volume's lower. You're not getting any tags right here. And feel free to ignore QQQ when you're not getting tags, and on SPY, you are. Just look at that. I mean, that is exactly what you want to see. They all win. They don't have a drawdown. It's just straight up. QQQ, it goes straight up, but you're not getting the tags right here. Who knows why that happened? It's unusual to see. And then you get all of this a little bit later, and that's late. That is super late. You wanted that down here. None of them end up winning, except for this KTR right here. Let's go over to IWM. Check, trade, exit. Your 3 strikes. Bulls to BL to +3 after 1 plus strike nuke. What happened? Well, you're already really high. You're in that red zone where it's bull risk. If you took any of these, you made money. Bear up here. Ultimately, there's nothing like this is okay, but there's nothing great about this price action. It goes up too fast, too early, and then 224 down, and then you end up closing right at 222, which is essentially the 3rd strike higher. That was Friday. Gotta follow CTE. And when you see something like this, right? When you see that, and it's just banging, bull bomb, bull bomb, bull bomb, bull bomb, bull bomb, take the trade. Even like in high volume like this, you can chase. Blue, you can chase a little bit. Got to give in, got to be a little bit crazy. We're going to add a 3rd zone up here because once you pass this bull risk and you get to like +5, you're in no man's land. It could just keep flying. And that's what happened today before the bears came in and pulled that thing back.